Alright, so let's talk about skeletons for the deck first. I'm going to peek over to Twitch every few seconds or so, like every 30 seconds. Actually, every minute or so, to be honest. I think this is the Blue Eyes deck I have. Alright, so I feel this card's going to come more into play. These are going to be crucial, and these are going to be crucial. This is pretty much the pure build I have been working with that is yet to go on YouTube. So you guys are seeing it first. Let me say that much. You guys are seeing it first. So with the new Blue Eyes stuff, I believe they're all level 1s. So 1-for-1 it's definitely going to be a staple. I mean, I feel like we could do outright decking because we have this card here. But we'll have to see how that plays out. We're at 22% on Halo 5 for anyone wondering. I feel these 5 are still going to be crucial, but I may drop it down 4. Silver's Cry is going to be super duper fun to abuse now. It's going to be a lot better of a power play. These guys will probably get kicked out of the deck because to keep it 40 cards is going to be difficult. I believe they have the new Blue Eyes Maiden on dev. Let's see. It's not even called Blue Eyes Maiden. And there's also like the Twin fucking Fusion, which it's going to be at least 2 to 3 of, in my opinion. So right off the bat, I know they have her. Don't fuck with me, Dev Pro. I know you have her on here. I know you do. I know I saw it. There it is. All right. So this is the thing here. I'm just gonna put it here real quick. I'm gonna check the chat from you guys. All right. So this is the thing about her right now. She was shit when I first saw her, but now she's just so much better because of all the Blue Eyes cards. There's like, what, 5 targets or something? I'm sorry. Yeah, like 5 targets because Shining does count as 1. So right now, without the new support, this is what we're left with here. We're left with Shining, and we're left with Malefic. And I think Toon as well. Toon does count. I can't even spell Malefic right now. I'm too hyped. There he is. And then you get like Toon Blue Eyes, right? This is kind of like what you're stuck with right now for her targets, or these 4. I'm actually just going to quickly take these all out, just to make this a lot clearer. A little less cloggy here for detail. Just only need the 1. So pretty much like with her right now, what you do with this bitch, you tribute her, you're gonna get 2 Blue Eyes. There's not much to do there. With the new cards they announced, like the effect Blue Eyes, and I'm gonna referring to him as, because I can't remember his exact name. I'm gonna check chat real quick. Alright, so what you can do with the new Blue Eyes is you get the one that you reveal a Blue Eyes in hand. So she gets you that Blue Eyes plus the effect Blue Eyes that allow you to retain resource. You lose no advantage. You drop her, you get 2 out of deck, you're committing back to field, and you're getting a card back to hand. So let's play the scenario here, right? We're going to use Blue Eyes Toon, for example, for it. We summon her, we now have 4 cards in hand first turn. Now, if we use her effect immediately, we'll get 2 Blue Eyes to hand. This is just an example. We'll get the 2 Blue Eyes from hand. From the 2 Blue Eyes from hand, she's out of the picture right now, you get the 1 effect Blue Eyes, and then you get your vanilla Blue Eyes. To summon the effect Blue Eyes, all you have to do is show the vanilla. So immediately you can put a monster back on the board, lose no advantage, because let's say we take this guy, he goes on the board. Now you have 5 cards and 1 card on field. Pretty much without that, you just went like 4 cards in hand, 1 card on field. So you pretty much just plus yourself onto field and board. Field and board, same thing. Field and hand at the same time. I'm just too fucking hyped right now. At the same fucking time you did that. Now for variants, if they were to make a Blue Eyes Toon Ultimate Dragon, it would be a hell of a lot fun to abuse. But for variants, Malefic isn't going to play a part here, and neither is Toon. But for variants, basically how the play works is you can get Shining if you have blue in hand, or White Stone with the whole Cards of Consequence. You can get Shining in hand. You can set up Shining really easy. You can go to Twin Dragon. The stuff's not on Dev Pro right now, just letting you guys know. I'm going to read the chat one more time. So basically, you can go into Twin Dragon, defusion Twin Dragon, get 2 on field, bring down a 3rd one, use Polymerization because Dragon's Mirror is going to fuck over everything, unless you just use the effect Blue Eyes. Go into Shining, go into Ultimate Dragon, tribute for Shining, all because of this one card. This card's going to be the centerpiece of the whole damn deck. Honestly, on paper, this is going to be the card that is the centerpiece of the whole deck. This is our search power, right? That's our search power. Then we have Normal Maiden. We have Normal Maiden. And Konami was true of their words. Let me get these out of here. We have Normal Maiden that's going to allow us to basically get a Blue Eyes from deck onto field. That's typical. That's going to build our Ajurais. That's going to build the new Blue Eyes that contribute out and get Ajurais, and Ajurais protects itself. And then basically until next turn, you don't have to worry about your shit getting destroyed, and then he'll special it back. I'm in love with what they did. I really am. But the deck still suffers from quite a few problems. Everything has to be targeted. Now, there is a workaround to this right now, which is this card that came in the structure deck. But again, you have to banish out a dragon, and this is still the one problem of the formula I'm trying to figure out. How do we get those dragons back? And there's very, very few options, and this probably being my favorite right here. But if it gets effect filler, you're screwed. So he's an option to put the stuff back, but otherwise than that, the problem still remains. The deck has almost everything it needs, but the one thing it really does need is returning from the banish zone, because we have all the setup in the world. We have all these power plays now that we can make with the deck, but without that recovery, we're going to struggle. We're going to struggle constantly. But, I mean, it's just one of those things that, you know, it just sucks right now. But Konami did give us enough support that we can make it work. I mean, we can also use this. They pull it up on screen. Stream Dragon Ravine. Dragon Ravine, please. Not that. We can also use Dragon Shrine. This is all theory right now. Just keep that in mind. This is all theory. Equip only to a dragon, so we can't even use this for Maiden. That's the one thing that sucks. But you have this for milling. You have fucking this that sets everything up to the other cards. That may put. I may use this in a video and then put it for post. You use that too. Target Maiden. Just send the Blue Eyes to the grave. You know, do that whole thing. But honestly, I feel like 1-for-1 is going to be staple in this. Bright Star is going to be staple. But there is another card we can use. We can actually use Emergency Teleport if you want to go higher end route. But I'm not a big fan of Emergency Teleport, but I will talk about its benefits for this video here. Or this shrum. We also have Thecouncil Emerald we can go into pretty easily if we had more level 4s. But I think it's Protector of the Shrine. Let me get him up here too. Protector of the Shrine, please. Okay. Do it that way, he pops up. And then, I can't remember the little psychic's name, but I remember it being level 3 in Wind. I may be wrong about it being Wind, but I remember it being something along those lines. I think he's Spellcaster, and he's like level 3. I'm going to talk about the E-Telly thing in a sec here. And where are you? You little son of a bitch. I like how it pulls up pendulums with effects too. That's actually useful. Maybe it's not Spellcaster. Oh, of course it's not Spellcaster. It's Psychic. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. It's Psychic. I'm an idiot. I'm just doing this off the top of my head. Super psyched because of what this day is. No pun intended. But super psyched for this day. Super psyched. Alright. So there's that, and there's Ghost Ogre. Is it gonna pop? Ghost Ogre? I don't think it's gonna pop. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I don't think it's gonna pop. Let's see if we can get it to pop real quick. Ghost Ogre. Alright, maybe Snow Rabbit? Why is it not popping up Snow Rabbit? Okay, it doesn't want to pop. But anyway, to the point, you can get Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit out of the E-Telly. You can use this as an E-Telly target. And then you can target your Maiden because it's specialed. And then it'll go up to 7. And then you get your Blue Eyes. And then you go to your Ancient Sacred. Or your Clear Wing. Or your Zeta. Or your Black Rose. Or your Yazi. Or Michael. There's plenty of options. The deck still has a few things it needs to work out. I'm going to go check Twitch. Wonder Wand. Wonder Wand, yeah. Wonder Wand would be great right now. So Wonder Wand would actually have... I can't even spell Wonder Wand. I am so bad today with this. I'm so... Oh, right. It's on Monster Effect. I've been spelling it probably correct. Probably. Yep, I did. Okay. I did, but I had it on Monster Effect. So since all of them are new spellcasters, thank you... I can just say thank you to this one guy. Thank you. Since they're all spellcasters, you can actually use this... Get your targeting going, and then draw 2, and you could probably combine that with like Saphira as well to get even more draw power. So Saphira, the Saphira variant is that much stronger now. I don't know which one though would be more consistent, if it's gonna be Saphira, if it's gonna be Chaos. I think Chaos is gonna be inconsistent as fuck right now, because it's just gonna come down to ratios, and your light setup is just so good, but it's got to gain that dark setup now. And getting the dark setup is being the most challenging thing to figure out with the formula. But when it comes to just pure blue eyes, it's definitely going to be amazing. The one problem is, yeah, this can actually recycle back your remove from play dragons. But at the same time, it's kind of one of those things where it's only one and you want to bring them all in. And this is a time that I wish this card was still a thing. It's not even going to pop now. Return from a different dimension. Not return from... I wish this was a thing. I really do. Because then you get your dragons back, and then Dragon's Mirror becomes that much more viable. I'm going to check chat. It would have been 10 times better. But this is all theory crafting right now. Until we actually have the cards that we can use them on Yugioh Pro or Dev or just your choice Salvation. Or even DN. Even DN. But I think DN... had to look at rulings, but I think even if it goes on DN first, I'll stream it off DN then. Mikey Ray said he wants to be part of that stream. But I mean, Blue Eyes, like, level-wise, pretty much things are going to have to be cut out. Like, there's staple things that I wouldn't take out, like these guys, obviously. And then it's going to be 3 more level 9 synchros. And then, I want to say... at least two of the fusions. It's going to be a clusterfuck of extra deck. I would still run 3 of these, though. But another card I think is going to be crucial to the strategy is this. I think Soul Charge is going to find its way into the deck. And I know some of you are probably going, it's slower now, and it's not as good because we're in a pendulum format. But here's my theory crafting. Here's my theory crafting on the whole thing. I like using the word theory crafting, so if I'm using that in a proper way, forgive me. We tribute for her, get effect, go into Twin Dragons, you need a recovery strategy, this is it, with Silver's Cry. I mean, you know, it's not 100% all that great. Go back real quick. What was that I just saw? What was that I just saw? I'll never know. But I was like looking up something and it was coming up with something else I was looking at. I don't know, I missed it. God damn it. Something that caught my eye. I thought it was one of the new Blue Eyes cards, but they're not on here yet. But it is like, it's just all right now theory crafting. Like, this is pretty much how we contribute for Blue Eyes easier. Every time it's destroyed, we get back to hand. Trade-in is going to be super viable when it comes to it. Well, the build I showed earlier is just an in-progress build. It's not a complete build. But like, trade-in is going to be valuable. Cards of Consequence. Is it Cards of Consequence? I don't even remember now. Cards of Consequence. I don't know if this is going to stay viable because Wonder Wand may replace the Cards of Consequence, because Whitestone would probably still use, but lower counts, which sounds crazy because the Maidens are taking over. This is going to take over. And I mean, during either player's turn, when a card effect is activated that targets its face-up card, bomb. You can send the one effect monster you control to the graveyard, add up 2 Blue Eyes monsters with different names to your hand. So any other one, including this. But the one thing I wonder is if I use Wonder Wand's effect on this, would I get her effect to search? That would be busted as fuck, because you get 4 cards off for 2. I don't think that's how it's going to play out. Call of the Haunted theory crafting. Yes, Call of the Haunted will be amazing because Priestess with the Eyes of Blue tributed again, but you have to target it. That's still the same problem that at the end of the day still is a thing that this may fix, but if we include this, you need something to recycle the dragons back for that kind of perfect circle of the dragons again, everything just theory crafting. Because that's all, let's be honest, we're all in a little bit of shock right now that Konami said, we're going to give you this, and you're going to figure it all out. So getting the dragons back is the problem, and that's why Necroface is on your screen, because I'm trying to figure out exactly with you guys on Twitch Yes, you would be able to search it, but you need to send an effect monster. She is an effect monster, though. That's the thing. She's an effect monster. I'm wondering if we send her, right? We send her with Wonder Wand through Wonder Wand's effect if we get the 4 cards. Have to see the ruling. I'm pretty sure it's not going to work out that way, but it would be amazing if she would trigger through that. That would just be incredible. Incredibly stupid, to be honest. Because Wonder Wand, and then she would chain on top. You get your 2 searches. 1 blue eyes, 2 blue eyes. You get the different blue eyes. And then we had like trade in hand. Ooh, it would be so disgusting. Oh, the draw power. I mean, I'm a little fearful. Wonder Wand needs to tribute the monster separately. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was figuring. And hey, Spidey, what's up, brah? Nice to see you on stream. Thanks for coming out for stream. We're on pre-stream right now, but thank you for coming out. Nonetheless, I appreciate it. So this is all TheoryCrafting right now for what we will have in front of us. This is just the basics. This is not even me taking 2 days to dive deeply into returning stuff from the banish zone. There's just endless ways to do it. But just about getting the best formula for the deck. There's tons of ways to approach it. Wonder Wand probably will still be a viable option. Probably still be a very viable option. Only because if we combine something like Call of the Haunted, because if we tribute out the dragon and we could bring the dragon back, that's a synchro, and then tribute again, build more Ajrai plays, we can go into ranked 9s. But the question is, what ranked 9s would actually be viable for the whole damn extra deck? So that's something I want to look at real quick on stream. We're going to look at the ranked 9s, and we'll see what's actually viable. That requires 3. I believe we may be able to do it. It's a lot of work. 3 level 3 monsters, or the Galaxy. Not really a fan of his effect. 4 of them, not really going to ever work out. I mean, you could, but this is probably the one we'll be able to use. The Mirage Fortress Enterpriser. Banish 1 card your opponent controls. Banish 1 random card from your opponent's hand. Banish 1 card your opponent's graveyard. Banish the top card of your opponent's deck face up. That is very deadly, to say the least. There's also number 9, which, there's this. Once a turn, you detach 1 XC from this card, target 1 card your opponent, destroy it, and then it does burn, which is pretty nice. And then we have number 92. I feel if Konami would have given us a level 9, it would have played out a lot better, but obviously they didn't. Dyson Spear, number 46. Number 46. Number 46. I can't remember the number. Number 46? Let me pull it up on here. Number 46. Let's see. Oh, this guy. Once per turn, you control no other monsters. You can detach 1 XC from this card. Activate one of these special 1 dragon monster from your hand. Take 1 dragon monster your opponent controls, and dragon monsters your opponent controls cannot activate their effects until the end of the turn. My one problem with him, to be completely honest, is that he doesn't really do anything to support it. It's good to use against the deck, though. That's for damn sure. that's for damn sure. Another staple for the deck, to be completely honest, no pun intended, but there's going to be a pun, would be this guy. This plus Blue Eyes Twin Dragon is going to equal OTK, and it's going to be pretty much like the same thing like with this guy that happens, except that ours will be a little more viable. And I don't mean to sound the wrong way. When you have a monster that can double attack out of the extra deck, and Honest is the only thing you have to draw into, it's going to be a hell of a lot more viable. Now, if you combine that with Saphira, things get really stupid. We are at 52% on the thing. You could take Ignites or Promins. Yes, we can. That is another thing. But the new Blue Eyes basically says your opponent can only use 2 pendulums. Can only summon up to 2 monsters per turn. Give me 1 sec, guys. I gotta excuse myself for 1 sec. Sorry about that. Going back to things. I needed that 1 sec. My throat was killing me. I needed to take a sip or something. Alright, Saphira. This is something I haven't touched upon quite yet on stream. Is how stupid she will be. The deck focuses on deck thing, and having access to trade-in being more consistent, having Wonderwand be a hell of a lot more consistent, having Cards of Consequence still being about the same, because, well, we don't have that level. We do have that level 1. What the hell am I saying? We do technically have another engine that we can use. See if I can pull this up. I have it just stuck on monsters. I really gotta stop doing that. There is... That's not what I wanted, but okay. Let's see if I can get it to pull up. There it is. We have this card too. Only problem is it requires a level 1 monster, and we have plenty of them, and we can get another one from deck. But then we take 2,000 damage. So if the points are worth it, then yeah. But right now I don't really see it being ever worth it. There's also this, if we combine it with this, which is something I used for the Exodia deck a while ago. Well, not too long ago. If we combine these two cards, because all the level 1s, it just gets even dumber. Because you use Piper's Effect to get extra draws, use Faders. The whole variant of Mystic Piper Blue Eyes just becomes so much more consistent than it ever has been, because the support's there for the level 1s. And since the support's there for the level 1s, Mystic Piper actually gets more playability. So, with Konami's new support of Blue Eyes, not only do we freaking get support for pure Blue Eyes, we get it for Chaos, we get it for Saphira, we get it for Mystic Piper, we get it for 30 other variants that we didn't have it for originally. You can take Igniter. Okay, I just want to make sure we're still on the same thing. For anyone like coming into looking for Halo 5, I'm sorry, I'm waiting for it to install. Let me just quickly show that real quick by switching controls here. We're at 57% on that. That's why we are streaming Dev Pro at the moment. But we still have Halo in the back. Once it's done, it's going to switch straight into Halo. But for right now, we are theory crafting on Blue Eyes, which probably... I don't know when Yugioh Pro updates. We need more graveyard retrieval other than Ojrize. Yes, we do. We need a Pav Avarice to a certain extent. And the thing with Pav Avarice was that you could select any 5 and then you draw 2. The closest relative to it, the closest thing, is either Pav Dichotomy, which may work, probably won't, or this, which I'm not a fan of because it's just like, it's slow. That's the thing. It's a trap card, therefore it's slow, and then you can't bring itself back. I mean, if you want to bring it back, there's Transmigration, which is trance like that, but I can't get it to pull up, so that's the thing. I kind of wish we had, there's this guy here. I kind of wish we had like a light version of him that would bring back a dragon. If anyone's aware of one, let me know. I may have been using it and not realize it, but I just don't. I don't see one in front of me, kind of thing. So I'm having brain farts on exactly what we could bring back that would be a dragon, because we're getting all this dragon spellcaster support. So there's a lot we could do with it. So we're gonna try to utilize every bit of it. And I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm actually going to pull up all the dragons. We're going to look. We're going to look. Hopefully we can find one that will give us that recycling. Oh, there's also Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon we can use, because it'll set up Twin Dragon even faster, which is hilarious. To say the least, that's hilarious. That's even a thing now. That is hilarious. I mean, just like the possibilities are through the roof. Hell, we could play this because all the different lights we have. And then we can bring out level 8 synchros. And remember that targeting I was talking about? We're going to actually go to that in a sec. And that's why I like going through all these different cards, because the setup would be pretty quick, considering that we have this that throws herself in the graveyard and is like, I just want to die! Whoosh! And then we have like trade-ins and crap. I think we could pull it off. I really think we could probably pull it all off. But again, the one thing that sucks is that we cannot recycle the fucking dragons from the banish zone. That is still the one thing. Unless this does it. No, that does not do it. We're using an idiot for thinking that does it. You can add one light from your deck. Yeah, that's not going to help. We could use this in conjunction with that and the Dragon Shrine or the Dragon Ravine. That is a thing we can do, but again, all theory crafting to figure it all out. But let's go into the theory craft of what I said a moment ago, which I'm actually going to pull up Synchro. real quick. Alright, so TheoryCrafting. Every one of the Blue Eyes little supports are tuners from what I've seen. I think the Knights may not be tuners, but these are tuners. Let me just check chat. Eclipse Wyvern. Yeah, we can use Eclipse Wyvern, but it's like bringing it back from the banish zone is the goal right now. Kind of, think of it this way, like, if you had everything in your banish zone, you could bring it all back, so we can use this card here in conjunction with it, is kind of what I'm trying to figure out. And there's really no answer to it outside of Necroface. So if pretty much like you want to play this and sacrifice dragons and use Dragon's Mirror to get to the dragons faster, to the Blue Eyes Ultimate, to the Shinings, to the variants, then that does work. This guy. 5 different lights. We could play Effect Veller. That is the thing we could play. Effect Veller, Honest. The Priestess with the Eyes of Blue. Maiden, Blue Eyes. The other Blue Eyes, Ghost Ogre, is an option for this deck if you want to play the E-Telly route with him. And there's the other 2 Knights. And there's the other Blue Eyes, the Blue Eyes Twin. And then there's the Azurais and the Synchro. I think that puts the count around like 8. And if you count itself, that's 9. So if that's viable enough for you, Dragon Shrine with this, drop his ass, summon Tuner, Synchro to start a Spark Dragon, constant way of targeting monster is viable. Burn back shit through Call of the Haunted, protect it. You can also combine it with this card. If I can, I'm on Synchros again. I'm sorry. I'm losing my voice because I'm just like so beyond hyped right now. I did say a level 9 Pendulum would probably be the best thing for this deck, and I'm still going to stand by that and say yes, that's still pretty much the best thing. But this card is the nuts. This card is absolutely the nuts. We have all Vanity's Emptiness if we so choose to run it. But I feel it kind of cock blocks our deck a little bit too much, and you basically want to summon everything out, then play it. And that would be the best way of doing it, especially if you use the Star Spark Dragon route of using him with enough lights going down that route. There's Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. The Chaos variants are 10 times more viable from what it seems if we can find a Dark Engine. If we can find a Dark Engine, we're good to go. And that's the only problem I'm seeing right now. See what's going on. Eclipse Wyvern. Okay, so I make sure. So anyone just coming in the stream, we're at 69% on Halo 5. Once it's at 100, we're going to switch to BTB, which is Big Team Battle, for probably an hour or so. And then I'm going to say toodaloo till tomorrow. And then we'll come back for stream. Friday there may not be a stream, only because Jessica Jones and Council Network is going to take priority. It's weird, like every other day something else takes priority for me. But right now we're just theory crafting on the whole thing here for all the new support. I mean, I feel this is probably going to get left out of the deck completely. This will still be a thing because the deck focuses on power. This may be a thing, may not, because these two are pretty much the best 2 rank 8s to run. Destruction, Protection, that's pretty much the thing. I have this on screen in case we go into the 8s. That just, everything is theory crafting right now. I mean, we could take a look, but I have to show you my Facebook. Queen Dragoon, yes! Queen Dragoon, oh, how did I not think of Queen Dragoon? But the problem is, we need more rank 4s. We need a way to go in more rank 4s. We have 3 level 4 monsters in the entire deck. Theory crafting right now. Brightstar, Keeper of the Shrine, Honest. There's no like light Armageddon kind of thing, Armageddon Night that's gonna happen. So yeah, it's kind of one of those things. We could play it if we were playing more rank 4s. If the deck was focused on rank 4s, that is an option that you could take it. And then the spellbook variant is also gonna be very, very viable. Probably very viable, to be completely honest. It has the targeting, it has Spellbook of Fate at 3, it has massive search power. I think that may be the best version of Spellbooks. Dare I say it may be the best version of Spellbooks to run once we get all the support. Psyframe Lord Omega. Yeah, if we go level 8 route, that is definitely an option. Let me see where the stream is right now. The stream is a little bit behind. Oh, it is quite behind. I didn't even realize it was quite behind. Let me go to here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Edition Singapore. Who are the guys who posted up the stuff? Let me get out of chat. Get out of chat here. Alright. That's my dog in the back. It's my bud. Molly, I see you. Anyway, let's go over the new stuff anyway. So this is Blue-Eyed Alternative Dragon. This is the effect one I was referring to when we were theory crafting everything on dev over here. So, where is she? Where is she? Where did I put her? Where did I put my maiden? Where did I put the other maiden? I know it's level 1. Give me one sec, guys. All the high. Oh, she's right there. I'm an idiot. Alright, so this card here will allow you, I think this will be easier for visual, to go here to get him. When you get him and you get him, therefore you start with 5 cards, now at 6. You lost advantage on field, but you can replace it without losing any hand advantage that you originally started with because of his effect. So you reveal the Blue Eyes, that is the vanilla, and you bring out the effect one onto board, therefore losing no advantage. Now if you play something like Shrink, you can actually use Dragon's Bind to make this really dumb. That is a thing. But look at that. Look at that. Just, oh, so good. And then we have these guys. We don't have the effects I didn't talk about today. We have the Twin Dragon. This thing is the nuts. 2 heads, attacks twice. This guy says it right. 3 heads, only attacks once. Well, to be fair, that was back in what, like 98, early 2000. So, to be fair, they were just thinking, okay, we're early in development. Maybe they'll do another Blue Eyes that is that, but Twin Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. Look at this thing. This thing, man. It can't be destroyed by battle and it attacks twice. Man, if towers were still alive, just slap this bitch in defense mode. Welcome to Light BLs. How you doing? More sleeves. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to get to the Blue Eye stuff. Molly over there is going nuts. Oh, here we go. So these are the warriors that I was talking about. I'm not even sure if they're warriors. They may be spellcasters. We're going to get to their effects. Another shot of the Spirit Dragon, who looks alternative dragon. There's the new Synchro. That thing looks sick as hell. And robots. Robots. Lots of robots. Let me scroll down, as I saw the post earlier, because that's what I used for the video. Thank you, Yu-Gi-Oh! Edition Singapore. Here we go. So Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, that's the one that you contribute itself to get Ajurize. Very easy to set up. White Spirit Dragon, this card is always treated as Blue Eyes. This card is in your hand in the graveyard. Okay, so this is the one that destroy. Okay, we have 3 new Blue Eyes. Yeah, we have the. Wait, no, we have 4. We have the Ajurize's brother. We have the 2 effects and the 1 fusion. Plenty of targets. May clog though, that's the one thing too, but there's a way to work around the clogginess if that is a thing. Cypher and Lord Omega. Alright, I just want to make sure. Yes, Ryu, you're an idiot. Lol, JK. Retired Extreme Cat, I am just mad tired because I went to bed yesterday at like 4 a.m. and got up at 10 because it was a long night. So my throat has not had a break. I did 6-hour recording today for the Council Gaming, so I wasn't going to stream today. I was supposed to be done after I recorded one like 20-minute Halo video. Where did I leave off? I left off here. Left off here. So White Spirit Dragon can't be searched because it's not typically a Blue Eyes. But we could search out the alternative Blue Eyes and Blue Eyes. That's plenty. You know, that's all you really need is just the 2 targets for her. And then Sage Knight with the Eyes of Blue is a spellcaster. So they all are spellcasters. Okay. They all are spellcasters. They are all level 1 tutor spellcasters. You can use the second effect of Sage. When this card is on summon, you can add 1 level light 1 to your hand. The other one reads when this card is on summon, you get a special 1 from your hand. So it's only when it's normal summon. So this one can special, that one can't. You can discard this card, target 1 effect monster you control sent to the graveyard. If you do, special 1 Blue Eyes monster from your attack. Yeah, this is the card. The Sage Knight is the one that basically you target Maiden, and it gives you 2 Blue Eyes. And getting those 2 Blue Eyes gives you access to the fusion. And that sets up extremely quickly for Light Ray Diablos. That is 3 monsters, and if the fusion goes to hell, that's 4 right there. Drop Honest or Effect Builder, that's 5. So Light Ray Diablos is becoming pretty viable for the whole deck. Now it is a level 7, So you're not going to be able to exceed with it, but you can make a Spark Dragon. Making Spark Dragons can be hilarious. Whew! I think that's everything. You know, this is Aldrea Cruz from YouTube. No, I didn't. How you doing? Nice to see you. Search the card Ties of Brethren. Okay, I will do so. Because I'm still, like, catching up on everything, so my apologies. I am not even... Is it something else? Card of Brethren, maybe? That Pro does not have it. Alright, doesn't look like... Oh, there's also Burst Breath, which... If you want to get old school, we can use it. Let me just take your text here, thank you, and Google search. Here we go, found it. Ooh, it's comes with premium gold. I didn't even get to look at this yet, to be completely honest. Pay 2,000 light points and target one level 4 or lower monster you control. Special summon from your deck. 2 monsters with the same type. What? You cannot special monster for the rest of the turn. You cannot duck your battle phase. Okay, they did balance it. I wanted to like jump through hoops and be like, this is broken! They did balance it though. Alright, so it sets up the level 1s. I guess if you leave off on Maiden, that would be a thing. You lead off on Maiden? That's the problem. Like, it's all TheoryCraft. You go back to these guys and you're like, how can I use it? Because you can't special summon afterwards. Target one level 4 or lower monster you control, special from your deck, 2 monsters of the same type and attribute. I don't think it's going to work in Blue Eyes. I think it could, but the problem is you can't special afterwards. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn. That's what holds us back. Damn, that would have been perfect. It does give me ideas. It does give me an idea. It does give me ideas. I have to play with it first to really see. I mean, that's the problem. Like, it locks you out of special summoning. If it locks you out of special summoning, it's difficult to really get it to go. Oh, by the way, guys, this little section here probably will go on YouTube. So say whatever you want. I don't really care. I'm cool with it, and I'll probably post it up after stream. Probably after the deck profile that's supposed to come out in about 2 hours. It'll probably go up around 10, 11 tonight. But, just Konami. Fucking Nami. Target main there would activate its effect because it's going to resolve Ties of Bind. Yeah, you're right. But the problem... Okay, yeah, alright, I see how that works. But what level 2 monsters would you bring out? Because main can only be used once per turn. I mean, if we bring out the new ones... Like, here's the thing. If we bring out her, she has to be targeted to use her effect. So, it's kind of the thing. I mean, we could bring out Piper, and then Piper tributes itself to get more search power. That is something we can do. That's one target. But does it have to be 2 separate, or can it be both the same? I gotta look at it again. I'm not like looking at Salvation. I mean to click on that. 2 monsters with the same type, attribute, and level of the yeah, okay, with different names. So Mystic Piper, target main, get Mystic Piper, you get Blue Eyes, and then there's one other target. That's the one problem I'm seeing right now. You get one other target. It's a really good option. I'm not even going to say you're wrong. You're absolutely right. It's a really great option. Props to you. Everyone who may be watching this on YouTube, this one guy is the one who called it out. I'm giving him 100% credit for sparking the complete way of seeing it. Piper and the Priestess. If you could target the Priestess, yeah, that would be great. Like, you had something to target her. You can target one effect monster you control, send to the grave, and reduce special one Blue Eyes monster from your hand. That is not what I wanted to do. You could discard this card, target one monster. I guess, yeah, I guess the other maiden, if you had a target for Ties of Brethren, that would definitely be a thing. Aldrea Cruz, this isn't released till probably next Gold Series, because it comes in the OCG set that has that new Exodia that I did the deck profile of. which is Millennium Gold Rare. It's a Millennium Box Gold Edition, which I'm actually going to pull a link up real quick. It's this thing here. It looks really cool. I hope we get one of these. Seriously. I really do. 1 pre-constructed deck, 3 Millennium Gold Rares, and 37 Millennium Rares. It's so cool. Look at the stuff they get in here. Look at that. I mean, they could change out Monster Reborn stuff. And this would sell just as great as the Yu-Gi deck did. The Legendary deck. It would just be just as cool. It would go perfect with it. But we'll have to see what Konami does. I really do want 3 copies of this now. I really do. Thank you. Maybe because it would basically be our setup card to get the deck going. This is why I like talking to you guys, seriously. Let's get the Japanese versions, I don't care, true. BTB is Big Team Battle. It's coming up. I'm waiting for the game to install. I'm actually going to show you real quick. It is at 84% right now. That's kind of why we're on pre-stream right now. And we're talking Ukes because, well, I'm not sure if you're coming over from the council. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Council, but I have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council and the Council Gaming, so that's kind of why I'm doing both together. But it is a thing. It is a thing. How you doing? Welcome stream, though. Welcome everyone who's coming in. We were talking about Blue Eyes. I'm just reading your stuff. And Molly's falling asleep. But, yeah, there's definitely a lot of options we could do there. There's definitely a lot of options. Guys, we are going to switch to Halo 5 soon enough. If they target Priestess, use the effect, and then target Maiden, also get another Blue Eyes and get 2 cards in hand. True, yeah, right on par with it. But this is definitely something I'm going to have to try out eventually. I'm stuck at 84% right now on this game install. I uninstall Halo 5 and I have to reinstall it because it wasn't going. It wasn't going at all. I'm just reading your stuff, guys. Let me close my dashboards for YouTube. Salvation sign up. I'll leave Facebook open for now. Because why the hell not? Why the hell not, right? Why the hell not? I mean, this thing is just the shit. Just the shit. The installation doesn't start back up. I'm going to... Oh, wait. No, it's at 85. All right. We're good. 15% to go. Then Halo 5 will start on stream. Super hyped about BTB. This day has just been incredible. I'm actually going to see if Jonathan's on Skype yet. He is not on Skype yet. I wanted to play with him. I wanted to play with him on stream because he's fun to play with. Alright, I need this note for later because that's what I was working on. Secrets. But, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in for pre-stream because full stream, I can't get it to go just quite yet. That's why I keep looking at the Twitch. Try to see what's going on there. I'm going to F5 the Twitch real quick just to clear out the Twitch chat. So if I miss your chat, I'm sorry. Thank you for the new followers. I'm not sure who followed. I don't want to